Welcome back to Modern Masculinity. I'm your host, Jacob Bertrand. And today I want to talk about how to reintegrate long form content into your life. Now, one of the biggest problems, one of the things that are, making young men and young people in general unable to focus on their studies or reading a book or anything of that sort is the recent advent of short form content, things like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. I have to say that for a while, I was kind of an addict, not really. I probably spent about an hour and a half a week watching short form content. I was definitely not as far gone as most people in my generation, but still, it was a problem. It was a waste of time. So, in the past 2 months or so, I've been taking self improvement a lot more seriously. While before I was very disciplined with my physical training, my calisthenics workouts, and my kickboxing, apart from that, I was a kind of a Jeffrey. I didn't really read. I didn't meditate. I didn't journal. None of those other good habits. But in the past month or so, since I've integrated meditation and journaling into my and timetabling into my kind of daily routine, I've noticed my attention span getting longer. And today I went onto YouTube and I watched a video essay and I put it full screen and I didn't look at the comments. This to me is a great quantifiable way of seeing how self improvement has helped me. Because a month, 2 months ago, I would have clicked on that video, I would have pressed play, and I would have instantly started scrolling down to the comments. Then I would probably have minimized the tab and started to look at other suggested videos in another tab until I found something that seemed interesting. I wouldn't commit to finishing the video. So long form content has a place in self improvement, even long form content that's not necessarily based on self improvement. I know that in the male self improvement space, a lot of the time people say, oh, well, don't watch it if it's, you know, not education about self improvement and bettering yourself as a man. And while I understand that, and while I think that a good portion of the content you consume should be that self improvement type of content, should be reading self improvement books, should be watching self improvement videos. There needs to be a place for you to get educated on other topics. On just, for instance, I watched a video essay about the square footage of celebrity homes and what that said about society. It's a very liberal arts type wishy-washy concept, but it was an interesting video. And yeah, I think that's an interesting thing you should try doing. Now, what are the benefits of getting back into long form content? Well, the first is that it increases your attention span. If you put it full screen and you singularly focus on that long form content for even 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it's not a very long time, but it's infinitely longer than watching 7-second TikTok videos for like 2 minute Instagram reels, something along those lines. It's a good step to kind of getting yourself to a place where you can focus for long periods of time. I'm going to talk about scheduling and building a timetable in another video, but this plays into that. So the big benefit is just this increase in your attention span. Another benefit is that long form content kind of inherently tends to be more informative and educational than short form content because short form content necessarily has to be designed to keep your attention, to keep you entertained because they want you to finish that video, they want you to buy the product, they want you to take whatever action step that they're talking about in the video, they want you to buy the product most of the time. So I know people in the comments are going to come at me and be like, oh, well, Jake Paul makes 20-minute videos and that's not educational. Shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about watching a 20-minute vlog. I'm talking about video essays in particular. Because video essays, it's in the name, they are meant to inform. Sure, entertainment and, um, you know, basically entertainment plays a part in it. It's a lot lighter on the dopamine. Most of the time, you're looking at the person's face, you're looking at them straight in the eye. And that brings me perfectly into my next point about how if it's a video essay, specifically where the person's face is on screen the entire time, if you look in their eyes, that can help improve your eye contact. If you're the type of person who, when in a social interaction, struggles with maintaining eye contact, which I sometimes do, I don't think it's due to a lack of confidence. I don't really know why I do it, frankly. All that to say that watching these long form video essays where you're forced to maintain eye contact the whole time, or where you force yourself to do that, will also increase your ability to maintain eye contact. So, the three main points I want you to take from this video are that long form content increases your attention span. Long form content is inherently more educational than short form content. And three, long form content or video essays, this whole video is really about video essays. Three is that it actually helps you build your ability to maintain eye contact. I won't take up any more of your guys' time today. I'm going to be coming out with a daily planner at some point, and I want to start a community online for like minded men with a similar view on self improvement. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.